So in case you don't know what A/B testing is, this is what happens when tech companies, really any company can do this, but mostly tech companies, when they bucket their users and they test one feature change or maybe multiple feature changes on a specific set of users, and they see what the results of that are. So an example of this might be if they wanted to change the way that like different buttons were colored on their site, they could choose like a few hundred of their users to test out these buttons, and then they would get the results back from that, and they would say, oh wow, the users actually stayed on the site more because the buttons were this specific color. They clicked on this more because it was that color. So maybe we should change all of them, and then they can kind of iterate on that process. But the whole purpose of A/B testing, it's kind of like psychology lab testing. It's sort of like deception tests, because they don't really want their users to know that they are the ones who are being tested, or else that'll influence the results, right?
Snaps, yeah.
How did you go about collecting your data for your project?
Well, I invited students along to the laboratories individually. They came thinking that they were going to complete a cognitive task. They weren't aware that the study was about procrastination.
So think about this: when you do deception studies in a university setting, you have to go through massive IRB approval, right?
Really?
Like you have to go through, because it's not only like on human subjects, it is also it's like deceiving them intentionally. So you have to get like a lot of approval to do deception tests now. It used to not be quite as intense, but now it's like really intense. So now take this idea, put it into tech companies, and there's no IRB for tech companies. There's no internal review board. There's no ethics committee that's required by law to be a part of these tech companies, so they can kind of do whatever they want.
And they do.
And this is what Facebook did.